Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy back at it again. I feel like it's been such a long time since I've spoken to my people, my fanatics. The big team is back at it again. If you're tuning in, welcome, 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 welcome. It's the Buffalo Fanatics. I'm your host, your gracious host, your Canadian respectful host, that is. Unless we lose, I just cuss everybody out. It's your boy. What's good, everybody? What's happening? Welcome, 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 welcome. If you guys are just tuning in, you guys are gonna have to peep the new merch. The merch. Ooh, shit. Listen, man, it's the big team. It's the Fanatics. You know what it is, man. Everybody's here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I gotta give respect to the sponsor members, the Fanatics, right? The Bing. We trying to figure things out, but I like the Fanatics because that's what's up, man. So shout out to my guy Thomas Falzone. What's good, Thomas? Juan Castillo. What's happening? Who we got? Who else is in this bitch right now, man? Hold on. I miss y'all, man. I feel like I haven't talked to anybody. Superman Cam. What up? What up? What up? What up? New life. Turnover free, my guy. Turnover free, bro. Listen, I got my notes. I don't know if y'all can see that. Here we go. I got my notes. I got my things to talk about. And it's very necessary. It's extremely necessary. Yo, Jordan Phillips. Yo, the whole defense was legit, man. The whole defense played well. We had a very lackadaisical first half. Let's just keep it a buck here. That first half wasn't sexy. let's keep it real, man. It wasn't sexy. We just weren't capitalizing. We weren't, you know what I mean, finishing off easy plays. We weren't taking care of the business that we're supposed to. By the way, shout out to everybody that's in here. There's 112 people. I took some advice from some of the from the Fanatics and some of the big team and from everybody tuning in. They say sometimes you go a little too early right after the game, right? So give it some time so we can kind of, relax and peep this and peep that, get a bite to eat, and then we can join in. So if you guys are tuning in right now, click that like. Actually, don't click it. Smash that like, and then we can get into it. All right. So here's the thing. 3 things that stood out to me in this game. Penalties were number 1, and we're going to talk about it. Defense in the first half. Offense in the first half. And John Brown. And I'm specifically bringing John Brown for a reason. I'm going to bring that up again. And then later on, it's going to be Josh Allen. Josh Allen, man, the tales of 2 tapes with Josh Allen. But before I get into all of that, we got to talk about divisional games. We got to put all that, it's the Dolphins and they're 0-4 and they're 0-5 or whatever the case is. That's cool. We get that part. But at the end of the day, when it's a divisional game, all the records go out the window. They all go out the window. Do we have an advantage based on them not winning any games and they're demoralized and the morals are low and the morals are low? Yes, we definitely do. Shout out to my guy Keanu Valentine. What's good? All right. So we got to talk about it. Sam Mazza, what's good? Just tuning in. I see you, bro. I see you. It's a divisional game. Divisional games are tough all the time. Period. There's nothing you can do about it. It's just what it is. Wait, look at us with the freaking Patriots. The Patriots, there was no way we were going to allow them to blow us out. Why? Because we play them tough. We play them tough every single time. The Dolphins play the Jets tough. Like divisionally, nobody really gets blown out. Even today, the Jets games tomorrow might not be like a blow up by the Patriots. Might not be. It might be close as hell. It's shit. You might even see the Jets pull out a damn game because the Jets usually play the damn Patriots tough. It's a divisional game. Divisional games are no cakewalk, but we expected to win, and that's what we did. 31-14 started off ugly, but it ended out the way it was supposed to end out, which was with a dub, which was with a W. So you got to give credit to where credit is due with the Miami Dolphins, man. They fought. Ryan Fitzpatrick. We know Ryan Fitzpatrick. He's not going to give up. He ain't no Josh Rosen. I don't know why they're experimenting with Josh Rosen. I think Josh Rosen is not very good. But he's had a shitty start to his career. That's the worst. Josh Rosen's career could go down the hole and be out of the league in 2 or 3 years, based on where he's been. right? It just sucks. You went to Arizona, they didn't treat you, they treated you like shit. Then they bring in Kyler Murray and they say, yo, peace out. Then they send you the freaking Dolphins of all teams. Now the Dolphins are they're tanking for Tua, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? So those are those things where it's like, man, like what happens now? You feel bad for the guy. But at the end of the day, Josh Allen is Ryan Fitzpatrick was the better option. By the way, shout out to my guy Shake Money. What's up, Dolphins fans? Where's John Cena? Fins up. John Cena's at the Bills game, actually. He actually went to the Bills game. So shout out to Dolphins fans that are tuning in right now. I'm going to give you guys a little love right now. You guys are 0-5 right now. And you guys fought hard. You know what I'm saying? You're running back by the name of Chris Walton. Is that his name, man? Yo, Mark Walton, that boy can play, man. He was running hard between the tackles. It seems like he's taken over Kenyon Drake's position because Kenyon Drake was only six carries. That I thought that was supposed to be your better back. I mean, shit. It's interesting that you guys are playing Mark Walton, and Mark Walton played very well. So you got to give it to him. Thomas Falzone, I see you, bro. 5 for 5, 5 for 5, 5-1. That's why Micah Hyde is my boy. Yes. I'm telling you, yo, I appreciate that. Thomas Falzone, I appreciate the donation, my G. 5-1, Micah Hyde. I'm gonna talk. Listen, I got my notes. We're gonna talk about Micah Hyde, but I gotta give credit to the Dolphins, man. They fought hard. They got a whole bunch of nobodies on the O-line. They get rid of freaking Laremy Tunsil, a bunch of injuries, just not good. And they put up what? They put up 100 yards, 109 yards on us, right? So keep that in mind. A game where they were supposed to pass all over us. They ran the ball pretty well. Fitzpatrick came in. Preston Williams is some guy that's coming up. And that defense, the defense is defense. But that's as far as I'm gonna give y'all love. Y'all can go fuck yourself after that. Woo! Petty Rico's back again because I gave you guys the love, and that's it. That's it. Fitzpatrick gave you guys a little bit of buzz. But that's it. I mean, Mark Walton gave you guys a bit of buzz. That's it. I mean, we played with you guys too much. That was the problem. We came out lax. We came out relaxed. You know what I'm saying? We're playing the Dolphins. It's the first half. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Then we had to really wake the F up and come in and start playing ball in the second half. So first half, y'all had a little something, right? 14-9, y'all went to the locker room, rah, re, you know what I mean? Y'all dancing it up, saying, we got this, fellas, we got this. Meanwhile, the Bills are like, yo, what the F are we doing? What are we doing, fellas? Are we really about to let Fitzpatrick and Mark Walton, Preston Williams, and all these cats try to mess with this destiny for us to win this damn championship this year? Hell to the nah. Not happening, right? But I'll give Brian Flores this, though. Brian Flores had Brian Dable's number in the first half, right? I mean, look at how the defense was playing. They're shutting us out. We were freaking landing field goals all day. I'll take the points. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying. We were in a position where we're just playing games too much, man. So we had to kind of turn the heat up. You know what the problem was? The problem is we forgot to turn the oven on. We're having fish. We were having fish, and we're baking the fish. I don't know if you guys bake fish. I don't bake fish, first of all. I think that's an island thing. Let me just put it this way. I'm an islander, and we fish fry, boy. We fry the fish. You feel me? So we probably just forgot to damn turn the stove on. And now that we figured out shit, why is this shit not cooking the way we're supposed to cooking? Hold up. We forgot to turn the damn stove on. Click. There we go. Turn it up. Let's turn up. I just gave you guys the Vince Carter. Turn up. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, let me put that out there. I just wanted to give the shout out to the Dolphins. After that, fuck it. We don't mess with your Dolphins, man. We see you later on when we beat you down again. All right? So let that get out of the way. First and foremost, the penalties. The mother-effing penalties. What's up with that, man? That shit kills momentum. We were moving the ball the way we wanted to, and then stupid-ass penalties, both on the defensive side of the ball and on the offensive side of the ball. Stupid holdings, false starts, freaking hitting quarterbacks at the knee. When are y'all going to realize stop going for the knees? If you don't see don't even bother. You know what I'm saying? If at the waist, try to get them at the waist. But golly, man, you're killing us, man. Shit, we got to quit the damn penalties. 9 penalties for 83 yards. We giving away yards, man. Wow, that kills us. We need to chill on that shit. I'm just touching on that part because that was one of the parts that stood out to me. Ryan Garcia, I see you. What'd you say, Ryan? Ryan Garcia says, run more. Oh man, listen, I got my notes. Cardero Linder, I see you, bro. Ray Garcia, I see you. Ken Mincer, I see you, bro. I got to show Bill Harvey was good. Chris Bruton, any word on Duke? I think Duke is probably hurt with his collarbone. That's just me. Just based the way that he felt. That really sucks. But that Duke ties in to when I talk about John Brown. All right. So we talked about giving a little bit of credit to the Dolphins, and that's done with. Blue comment, I see you. Your boy on a budget, but I still represent. Bing, bing, bing. We got it. Don't worry about it, man. If you guys see it, you like it, you know where to go get it. You guys know where to go get it. You know what I mean? It's the BF fan shop. Anyway, so that being said, penalties, cut it out. If we're trying to be a contending team, a team that doesn't play games, we have to limit the damn penalties. I know it's going to happen, but we're giving up bonehead penalties. We got to chill out on that shit. We really do. All right? So that's that. I just want to touch on that first, right? Defensive first half. All right? Ugh. That's nasty. That's ugly. I don't like it. We got to do better than that. We're way better than that, first of all. We're supposed to be a top 5 defense. I'm being generous when I say that. I think we're better than that, but we're top 5 defense. We didn't play like that in the first half, man. We look like a run-of-the-mill, mediocre type of defense, man. We got to be better. We got to be better than that, man. We sitting here messing her up and letting these Dolphins feel like they can hang with us. That was my problem. They can't hang with us. Whether they put Josh Rosen or Josh Rosen's mama in there, they cannot hang with us. They can't, and we let them play with us, and we can't. We just let them in the game. We gotta cut that shit out, right? So first half, we let them go 7 for 13 on converting third downs. That's what kept them on the field, right? Time of possession, 26 minutes to their 33. 33 minutes of freaking time of possessions. Bro, we can't do that shit, man. We can't do that. Like, time of possession, they won. So guess what? If they're on the field more, that means they're converting. And it shows. In the first half, they went 7 for 13 with third down conversions. Meanwhile, we're sitting here bullshitting with the damn Dolphins offense. Man, we got to cut that shit out, man. Right? Passing on first downs, they were just willy-nilly just getting first downs all over us, man. Like, golly, man. But I'll give you this, though. Ed Oliver gets his first sack. His first sack. And for those that don't know what I'm talking about, Oliver got his first sack. We'll give it to him. Hold on. Oliver got his first sack, and we'll give it to him. We'll give it to him on his first sack. But here's the one thing. I got to hold on. My computer's messing up on me. I got to make sure that I close what doesn't need to be open. Hold on, fellas. Yeah, so Oliver gets his first sack, but he got his first sack on a running back throwing the ball. It was a bullshit play, first of all. I don't know what O'Shea from the Dolphins was thinking, tossing that bullshit ass reverse. I don't know what it was. It was a toss to the running back, and the running back's about to look up. It was just a poorly designed play, and the defense was a great call. And here comes Ed Oliver with his first sack. Here's the good thing, though. He got the taste of his first sack, and maybe this is the first of many to come. And I'll take that every time. By the way, there's 259 people in this room. Smash that like button, and we're gonna keep it moving. So Ed Oliver, shout out to the Ed Oliver getting his first sack, and having a very good defensive game today, man, because he was stouting the run game. What Ed Oliver had 2 tackles, 1 pressure, QB hit, and a tackle for loss, man. He was everywhere, man. I loved every bit of it. So shout out to my guy Ed Oliver. Here's one thing I gotta ask: where the fuck is the pass rush? 2 sacks only against a no-name offensive line with Ryan Fitzpatrick that loves to throw interceptions, which he did. But where's our freaking pass rush, man? We brought in freaking Jerry Hughes. We got to talk about Jerry Hughes, man. We got to talk about Jerry Hughes. We bring in a freaking Murphy. Like, we got to get sacks, man. We got to put pressure, man. And we got to capitalize on these sacks. There was one play by my guy Jerry Hughes had Fitzpatrick around it. We could have just solid, like, you know what I mean? The game's done. Sack him, it's over, get him off the field. He brushes off Jerry Hughes. And Jerry Hughes, I tell you, you guys remember my Dolphin fan. You know what I mean? Kev, my guy, a.k.a. Papa Peck. Papa Peck is always ripping on Jerry Hughes. Jerry Hughes can't finish. Jerry Hughes is overpaid. Jerry Hughes is overrated. All the good things that he keeps saying, like we talk about Jerry Hughes, it was proven today, like, yo, Jerry Hughes, we need you for the sacks. That's why we gave you the extension. We gave you the extension for your pass rush abilities to get after the quarterback. We drafted Ed Oliver so we can get the pressure off of you so you can get after the quarterback. And you sitting here bullshitting. Get after the quarterback, man. Shit. That shit kind of gets to me, man. And my X factor in Starla Tulele. Yo, we had Mark Wong run for 66 yards. In my humble opinion, unacceptable. Starla Tulele, man. I didn't see you much on the field today, but you're not a stats guy. But when I see the middle muddled up, that's when I know you're there. And there was too many interior runs. And I got to go look at the all 22 to see what was really good. But my X factor, man, you got to show up. That's what we need you, man. We are one of the better run defensive teams because of you and the rest of the guys. So we got to step up and really do what we got to do, right? So if that is the case, and if we're not getting after the quarterback, I'm going to throw a name out there that is on a team right now that isn't doing it right now. The Atlanta Falcons. The Atlanta Falcons right now are just buns. They're buns. They're buns. That's it. That's the only thing that can come to me, man, right now. Because they're playing like ass. They're 1-5 with the receiving team that they have on that squad, the defensive squad that they have that's all right. You know what I'm saying? If you guys don't want to play defense, you guys are messing around, give us Vic Beasley. I'll take Vic Beasley. Bring him to me. I'll add him to the line. I'll find out who I have to deactivate on the defense just in order to get that damn pass rush going. Because right now, we aren't getting what we're supposed to get out of the pass rush, especially against the Dolphins team. We were supposed to feast. We went up 31 or 20, freaking 24 to 14, and we still couldn't get after the quarterback. Are you kidding me? This is when we pin the ears back and release the hounds and get after the quarterback. But no, we letting Fitzmagic do what he does. That pass rush we need that pass rush. We sitting here messing around, man. We got to get that. But anyway, nonetheless, that was all in the first half. We changed the game a little bit in the second half, and we started to buckle down and really get after it. Let me tell you something. If not for Trey Mother-Effing White, this game is completely changed. Trey White on freaking the goal line with a clutch interception. That interception alone turned the whole game around. One play. And sometimes this is exactly what you need. One play, one person making a play. Not only did he get that interception, he gets, I think it was Preston Williams, or was it Parker? Parker catches the ball. Guess who shows up? Trey White again with the little poke. You know what I'm saying? Okey poke. There goes the ball. Turnover. Trey White, game ball. Defensive game ball goes to Trey White. Hold on a second. I see Von Miller's name. Cam Von says give up the first and mid-round for Von Miller. Ooh wee. Von Miller. I don't know if they'd give up Von Miller like that. We'd have the money to pay Von Miller because we're going to have bank. But would they give up Von Miller? And you know what? Bean loves his draft picks. So I don't know if he's willing to give up draft picks just like that. So that would be an interesting scenario to look at if we even bother looking at Von Miller. But Von Miller, think about it, man. Von Miller on a defense like this, a closer, a guy that gets after the quarterback. With all the talent that we have on this team, I could definitely see something like that happening. But it's tough, man. Shout out to my guy Jordan Phillips. Havana SCP says Jordan Phillips will get paid next year. Oh, he's getting paid. Jordan Phillips is getting paid. That big play. Here's what's something I don't know. I don't understand why we didn't notice this. I don't know if you guys noticed it. Jordan Phillips gives a beautiful swim move. It was a disrespectful swim move. He went like this. Man, bitch, get out the way, right? Boom, get out the way. He gets Fitzpatrick, wraps him up, but he fumbled the ball. Nobody noticed it. It was like it was down. Dude, we could have took that ball and went. Although we won the game, but could you imagine if we lost the game and that play was left on the table? Bro, man, I was actually getting vexed. I was like, yo, how is not anybody seeing this that he fumbled the ball? He didn't even touch the turf yet. He fumbled the ball. Get after it. But man, these refs, bro. These refs, like when you see something like that, y'all, like, that shit kind of irks me, man, because that could have been a difference maker. Chris Bruin says that's the guy we need to get, Von Miller. I got you, man. Von Miller would be nice. Matt Livingston, shout out to my guy Matt Livingston, says the thing The thing is, draft picks are key for the rebuild. But when you're considered contenders, that when you need to acquire established stars in the league to plug holes, at some point you got to do it. I agree. I was on Twitter the other day, actually yesterday. What am I saying the other day? And the topic came up of running backs, and we should get a running back at this, that. And somebody asked me, like, I'm like, well, we shouldn't give up our draft picks and this, that, and the third. And I was talking about proven players versus non-proven players. Because if you want to trade for someone, you're trading for someone that is proven. But if you're waiting to draft someone, it's 50-50. That guy is either going to be nice and he's perfect where you need him to be, or he's going to be a bust like an Aaron Maben, right? First round pick, Aaron Maben, bust of all busts, right? So I'm thinking, give me someone that's proven, and I'm good with it. So as that conversation went on, I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, hold on a second. If you're one or two pieces away from being a contender and winning the championship, why wouldn't you do it? Why are you sitting there waiting on draft picks? No. I'm going to wait for the draft pick because you know what? You can get yourself a star player in the first 3 rounds. Okay, or you could be a motherfucking bust. Excuse my language, but this is what it is, right? I'm thinking to myself, let's rewind it. Look at the Raptors. Let's look at the Raptors. They trade for Kawhi Leonard. I know that was before the season started. That's fine. They traded for Kawhi Leonard knowing that DeRozan is not doing it for us. He's not going to. We need the perennial all-star player, like elite. So they bring him in, right? Not only that, they didn't just rest and say, you know what, we're good. We got Pascal Siakam. We got Kyle Lowry. We got Van Vliet. That's my guy, Van Vliet. You know what I'm saying? We got all these players. We're good. No, they're not good. You know what they did? They traded for Marc Gasol. Marc Gasol was the difference that boosted them to get the damn championship to beat Golden State. Think about that for a second, people. If we're good, if we feel that we're good now, but we're missing certain things right now, why wouldn't you give up something to make you get the opportunity right now? Because windows are so tight right now. Think about it right now, okay? If we don't do something right now to propel us to where we need to be, that window that we have right now, it's over. Think about it. We have one of the better defenses that we've ever had in a long time. Solid. We have young running back in Singletary with a veteran running back in Gore that's playing really well. We have an O-line that is suspect that we can manage with. We have a second-year quarterback that's starting to get it and put things together. Why not add that one piece that could bring us over the edge right now? An alpha receiver would be nice, right? Think about it. You know what? You're getting me right into my point right now. John Brown. John Brown, by far, is our best receiver on this team right this second. Okay? Hear me out. When we need a big play, who do you see that makes the plays? It's John Brown. John Brown was the guy that had our touchdown today. John Brown was the guy that gets us that first down when we need that first down. He's the guy that Josh Allen looks to make plays. Now picture this. John Brown is no longer on this offense. John Brown, you know what I'm saying? He's got to go have a baby. I'm not even going to put the injury word there. He's got to go have a baby, and his wife is whatever. So he's got to deal with family issues. He's away from the team indefinitely. Who do you trust on this freaking receiving line that you can say that's the guy we go to? Do you know who the second receiver our second best receiver is, and who was today? It was Duke Williams. Duke Williams got hurt. John Brown, let's just say he's not here. Who are you hitting? That offense completely changes. I've been trying to tell y'all this for a minute now, and I'm telling you right now, if something were to happen to John Brown, we're in shit. Somebody's saying Robert Foster. Where the fuck is Robert Foster? Where is he? Robert Foster, you know what happened to Robert Foster today? Inactive. Healthy scratch. Whether he's a healthy scratch or not, I think he was a healthy scratch, but he was inactive today. So that's still not good enough. So what I'm trying to say is this. Let me bring it back. So if we have a piece that we can get right now and trade for them right now that makes us that much better, we make the move. Stop sitting on your ass and saying, no, we good. We're all right. We got Cole Beasley, which I love. He's my X factor, right? We got Dawson Knox and Croft is coming back. What the fuck did Croft do today? Did y'all see anything? Andrew Penner, thank you for that donation. I see you, Big G. Big Bills fan, but offensive trash. Big disappointment today. In the first half, it was. In the first half. Andrew Penner, they weren't great in the first half. But don't let me get off my point. The point I'm trying to make is this. If we have the ability to bring someone on to make this offense that much better, why the hell would we sit? Because I'm telling you right now, Duke Williams going down is problematic. It's problematic because if something were to happen to John Brown, boy, who's your guy? Is it going to be Isaiah McKenzie? I like McKenzie, but McKenzie ain't no number one. Ain't nobody fearing McKenzie. Nobody's fearing McKenzie. Who is it going to be? Is it going to be Dawson Knox with his drops? Is Dawson Knox the guy? Oh, wait a minute. Maybe it could be Patrick DeMarco. You want Patrick DeMarco to be good? You want him to be your guy? Oh, wait, hold on. Let's bring in Yeldon, the guy that we scratched and put him on the healthy and active list. Come on, people. I'm telling you right now, we keep bullshitting and something were to happen to these guys, man, we're in trouble. And this 5-1 beautiful start that we have could go down the motherfucking drain if we don't get our shit together and make some moves. We can't sit there and be like, we good. We are all right. I just don't agree with that. Here's another thing. Andrew Penner, I see you. I'm going to talk about, you know what? I'll talk about Brian Dable right now before I get into Brian Dable. So think about it. John Brown, Patrick DeMarco, Duke Williams hurt today. We don't know how extensive his injury is. Dawson Knox, Cole Beasley, Frank Gore. These are the guys that are catching balls from us. Andre Roberts was wide open. Wide open. We missed him. That's a whole nother topic on this deep ball that we just cannot connect on. That's a whole nother topic. By the way, shout out to each and every one of you guys. If you guys are just tuning in right now to Buffalo Fanatics, welcome. If you're a Dolphins fan, I feel sorry for y'all. Y'all came up. Y'all had a good fight. And then we had to bitch slap y'all to get that out of the way. You were just a speed bump. Sorry. Not sorry. Sorry about that. But anyway, if you guys are tuned in, smash that like button. Give it the good old people's elbow. Bang onto that and keep it moving. All right? We're at 120 likes. Let's get that bitch up to 300. So let's go. So keep that in mind, people. You heard it from Rico. I'm telling you right now, ain't nobody talking about if something were to happen to this damn receiving corps. We look good right now. But if one goes down, we are in trouble. We are in trouble. So we need to start making moves on that O-line or the receiving line, the receiving course. I'm just going to put it out there. Okay. So now that we spoke about that, second half, tale of the two tapes in the second half, we started to put things together ever since that turnover and my man Trey White came in and gave the punch. He punched the ball out of the hands of the receiver, kind of like back in that Tampa Bay game. Remember back in Trey White's rookie year? We're playing Tampa Bay. Adam Humphries catches the ball, and then my man came out with a super scion punch. Bing! There goes the ball. That shit turned around, and we beat the damn Bucks. I'm telling you, man, Trey White, there's a lot of people that have criticism for Trey White, but Trey White he's playing hard right now. He's playing Pro Bowl caliber Trey. Pro Bowl caliber Trey right this second. And Levi Wallace ain't no slouch. They tried Levi Wallace a few times. Levi Wallace held his own. Then it's all right, man. Let's take a peek over at Trey White. Trey White's man. Into. If you guys don't know what into is for Madden players, when we get an interception, we say into. We taking that on the 1 yard line. Shit, that shit is heavy. That shit is heavy, man. That defense, when we click and we start to get it together and say, okay, let's shake off this whole 2-week rust that we just had. We prepare for this team. We know what we're supposed to do, and we bullshitting. Let's get our act together. And I see that. Hold on a second. Somebody just read. I just caught a Joey's Clean Lady says AJ Green, Ray McLeod, and John Brown is our core. I would love AJ Green. If you bring in AJ Green, that tells me that this front office is trying to win right now. I get it. We have money. We can go after free agents next year. I'm sure we're gonna attain some draft capital, but sometimes you gotta give up a few to get that win. Now, look at the damn schedule we have. We are facing only two teams with a winning record. You know where they are? The damn Patriots, which we already faced, that we almost beat. We gave the ball, we gave the game away, and the freaking Eagles, bro. This is the window. We don't know if we're gonna have this scenario right this second that we have this year, next year. You have the opportunity right the fuck now. You do what you gotta do, man. When's the draft? Somebody tell me when the damn trade deadline is? 31st? When's the trade deadline? Somebody give it to me. Oh shit, we got Bada Bing Crosby. What? Bing. We got a new member who we got. Bada Bing Crosby was good. Welcome to the Fanatics, my G. It's the Bing team back at it again. Let's go. So who do we got? Trade deadline is the 29th. Thank you very much. Trade deadline is the 29th. When is the 29th? The 29th is what? Next Monday? Next Monday or Tuesday? Bro, we got to start cooking something up right now. Cook it up right now, especially with the Duke Williams injury. We don't know how far it's going to go, but I'm telling you right now, we need to start thinking about that shit. Thomas Falzone says, "What, Rico? I gotta go to work. Rico, you're the man. Keep up. Bing, bing, bing. Trade day in Buffalo. Eagles up next. Let's go." Thomas Falzone, have a good day at work, my guy. Have a good day at work. Listen, if you guys think I'm talking shit, I'm really not. We got to really start thinking about what additional pieces we're going to add to this damn team, because it's not enough if we're really trying to really push when we get to the playoffs. I don't want to be the one and done when we get to the playoffs, because we go into the playoffs, but I'm not trying to be a one and done. I'm trying to really compete and go further into the playoffs. Andrew Penner says, I disagree on Levi Wallace. He was trash today. Nah, man, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I don't. I think Levi Wallace is nice like that, man. But that's just me. What do you think about Sanders from Denver? Emmanuel Sanders? I like Emmanuel Sanders, man. Emmanuel Sanders was good, but is he that number one receiver? Is he that alpha receiver that we need that takes us over the top? I'm not just talking about adding just some random receiver. No. I'm talking about a dog receiver that can really, y'all know what I'm talking about, man. A dog. How are you, my love? You want to sit with me for a bit? You want to sit with me? Come sit with me. You can sit with me for a little bit as I talk. So, that being said, we talking about receivers. We good. We're done with the receivers, right? Second half, we did a way better job with the second half. Don't turn that. I'm going to need that, babe. We did a way better job in the second half. Then it got me into my John Brown bag, which I just went into my John Brown bag. So, you guys get my point. Y'all get my point. All right? Say hi to everybody. Say, what's up, everybody? You don't want to talk? It's cool. So, let's get into Josh Allen. Don't touch that, baby. Josh Allen. Here's the thing with Josh Allen. I feel like Josh Allen has two types of fans. Two types of fans with Josh Allen. And I wavered back and forth with both of these, right? But I'm settling in to see what type of how can I put it? What kind of support that I want to give Josh Allen. And here's the deal. There's two types of fans. There's the overcritical Josh Allen fan. He can't do anything right. Everything that happens, oh, freaking Josh Allen, look what he just did. Right? Whatever the case may be. And then you've got the over-apologetic. Hold on a second. Then you've got the over-apologetic Josh Allen fan, right? The over-apologetic. Oh, you guys are too harsh on Josh Allen. He's the franchise. And, all over his D, right? And that's just what it is, man. People just don't know what to do with themselves when it comes to Josh Allen. They're either overcritical and I think it's just a Bills thing, right? We've had such bad quarterback play for so long that we don't know how to react to the type of play that Josh Allen is giving us. Because he might have a bad play, and sometimes I overreact as well. Don't get me wrong, right? But we overreact on the smallest things. He might throw an interception, like he might throw an incomplete. I'm like, oh, this guy sucks, man. And you want to, we lose our shit. Or he has a horrible game and throws a horrible pass, and we talk about, oh, but the old line, oh, but Brian Dable did this, and oh, but fellas, we have to just temper ourselves, because there are other quarterbacks that we watch. Like last week, we were watching all these other quarterbacks play, right? And you're like looking at these quarterbacks play, and they're not playing that great, and but they won. We don't talk like that for our team. We talk about how we criticize harshly. And I'm working on myself for that, because I'm that way. That's just the fanatic in us. But I find that there's no middle ground of people. It's either apologists or harsh critics. And I'm working on that right now, but where is it that we can find the middle ground that we can say, you know what? He had a bad game, but I can see where he did really good. And Josh Allen today, what would you guys say? One word. I'm going to read all the comments that come in. One word to describe Josh Allen today. Because I'm trying to see what people are talking about. Remember that QB that we had that went to the Browns? I don't know who you're talking about. Solid. See, solid, promising, 0 turnovers, which I love. Y'all know about me with the damn turnovers, right? Decent, smart, winner, good, inaccurate. I mean, he did throw for 62% today, so I don't know about the inaccuracies. That's about an average in the league. Clutch, that's a good one. Progress, efficient, something consistent. Listen, man, improving, stressful. Stressful is one of them. I see that. Clutch, captain, competitive, perfection for perfectish. Oh, come on, man, he's not perfect. But here's the thing. Somebody said, I, the moment says good theory, Rico, but without a great D, JA could be very suspect and prospect. Yes, there's no question. We all work in one. Learning was one of them. So here's the thing. I saw today, Josh Allen sucks. He's so trash. He's so overrated. Why do we love him? This is all over like Twitter and Facebook and all that crap, right? And then we have guys who are like, oh man, he had a really good game. Think about it, guys. We went from a Tyrod Taylor that was barely getting you 200 yards, barely, and never taking chances and doing all the BS, right? We have a quarterback right now that he went 16 for 26, 202 yards, 2 touchdowns today, and with a 111 QB rating. Think about that for a second. But yet we're complaining still. We still complain. And I get it. We want the perfect game. We want that 350-yard game. You know what I'm saying? 3 touchdown passes. You know what I'm saying? But that's not his game. His game is overall. He'll give you 30 yards rushing. How many yards did he give us? He gave us 32 yards rushing today. People have to account for the type of quarterback he is. And I'm accepting this. I'm accepting that he may not be that guy that gives you 300 yards a game. He may not be. He may not be the Kirk Cousins that gives you 300 to 400 yards a game. But he's the type of quarterback that will make you think on your feet. Shit, is he running? Because that first down, we can't give it up. Oh, shit, he does it. That's part of his game. Think about it. Dable, you think would say, yo, no more running for this damn quarterback. Yo, he already got his bell rung the first time. We got to chill out on that shit. Guess what? Dable drew up 2 or 3 design QB run plays. Why? Because that's part of his game. You don't want to take away part of someone's game because that's what makes them, right? Think about it, though. If you take away what someone does best and that's part of their game, if they told Lamar Jackson, hey, we don't want you running this game. That we're not going to do it. I need to pass all game. He would have a horrible game. Maybe I'm overreacting, but he wouldn't have a great game because part of his game is to run, is to strike fear in the defense. Josh Allen is your dual threat quarterback. He strikes fear in the defense because you have to account for where he's at. Because if you don't, he will rush for 150 yards on your ass, right? And if you want to keep it tight, he will air it out. We're not there yet. We're not connecting on those deep passes that we should be. But if he gets it together, boy, oh boy, watch out. But does he do bonehead ass shit? Yes, he does. But we can't be overcritical of this man. And we can't apologize for everything he freaking does. Have a little balance, Bills fans. There's just no balance when it comes to Josh Allen, man. It's either here or it's here. Where the F are we going to be when we're right here? Where we can say, yes, he's got some flaws, but we can deal with it. I'm still dealing with it right now, but I'm getting to that middle balance, man. He had a good game today. He did. He did not turn the ball over. He didn't. And he didn't make any bonehead passes. We're like, whoa, what were you doing there? Who were you trying to give it to? If it's not there, it's not there. Take what the hell they give you, man. Shit, man. I didn't want to go on a tangent on that, but I'm just saying we have to temper ourselves when it comes to Josh Allen. I've had to tell myself that as well. AJ King says Lamar drops 400 yards and 4 TDs on bad teams. So be it. Guess what? Lamar Jackson killed the Dolphins the first week. What do? We played the Ravens, and I'm fearful of freaking Jackson, man. That boy is. We got a game plan that guy, but that's when we reach that point. We reach that point. But I didn't want to get off on that too much. Dan Mitchell was good. Fitzmagic had me sweating. By the way, if you guys don't know who Dan Mitchell is, that's the man that runs the page, Dom Mafia. We just did a collab. If you guys haven't gone over there, go over there and check the page. We did a little collab, and we put some fire together. But Fitzmagic had me sweating. Boy, you tripping. I wasn't sweating for no damn Fitzpatrick because he does what he does. Garbage time. He'll run the ball a little bit. He'll fire it off. He puts all the he tells you where he's going with the ball, man. Where's my football? I didn't bring it. Shit. He throws it. He's like Byron Leftwich. He's telling you. I don't know how we didn't pick him off more often today. But nonetheless, he ain't no mother-effing Tom Brady. So I don't know what the hell y'all sweating for. Sweating on freaking. I was not worried whatsoever. whatsoever. Leave my boy Tyrod out of here. I'm just saying, man, I was a Tyrod fan, but y'all know what it is, man. But anyway, listen, let's just try as Bills fans to chill out on this Josh Allen, man. Like, yo, don't be overcritical and stop sucking this man off, man. Just let's be right here. So we can, when he has a great game, we can say, yes, that's my quarterback. When he has a horrible game, we can say, you know what? It wasn't a good game today. That's just what it is. That's just my opinion on it, because I also am working on myself on that too. I figured if I'm trying to do that, I got to help my people out and try to get y'all to temper just a tad. You feel me? Let's talk about the O-line today real quick. We only allowed 2 sacks, which is good. It was good to have 2 weeks off so everybody can be back. You know what I mean? I saw John Feliciano back in the lineup. I saw Cody Ford back in the lineup. So it's good to see that we have a bit of the continuity is back on that O-line. It was lovely to see. But Cody Ford, holy shit, man. This guy, man, I'm beginning to believe that we may, dare I say, may have overdrafted my guy to move up to get him. I don't know, man. And it's too soon for me to speak on this because he's a rookie. But the things that I see from this man, it's like, come on, bro. Like, you holding like that? Like, there was a play that we had a beautiful run set up. I think it was Josh Allen that had a nice run. And you're a mauler, man. You got to hug the dude. It was a little DB. It was a tiny little DB. Was it him? I can't remember. It was a holding call that somebody made. I was like, come on, bro. You just toss that little DB out the way. She's sitting there hugging him like, man, you had a freaking the seventh, eighth dance. I mean, you know, maybe when you back in grade school, 7, 8, you know, the slow dance came on. You got real tight with your lady. You know what I'm saying? That's that. Listen, man, they ain't your lady. You got to take the advice off of my guy Mayock. Throw the mother-effing guy out the club. Grab his ass and toss his ass. That's it. Y'all tripping, man. Oh man. Anyway, I'm just saying, Cody Ford. I just can't wait for Nseke to get back there and get healthy and take over that right tackle position. Because if we don't, I just don't feel comfortable with that guy there. I just don't. I don't know what it is. I just don't feel comfortable with Cody Ford. He just doesn't do it for me right now. Will he get better? Maybe. But right now, he ain't doing it for me. And if we have to make a trade for a damn old lineman somewhere that's elite, that can really solidify on that right-hand side, I don't know. I'm still thinking about that one, man. Matt Livingston. Yo, I know you're rolling, but can you read my last comment? Oh shit, my bad, Matt Livingston. My G. Hold on, let me roll back. Let me scroll on back. I must have missed yours, my G. I apologize. I can't do that to my Fanatics, man. Can't do that. Hold on a second. I didn't even see. Where's Matt Livingston's comment, man? I didn't even see your comment, bro. Send your comment again so I can catch that. And I'm gonna read that shit. Because I'm trying to catch it right now. Matt Livingston, where you at, bro? But anyway, y'all get, while I look for Matt Livingston's comment, I'm going back and reading some of your comments as well. But I'm just putting it out there for everybody. That O-line did well today, but Cody Ford, he's a liability. He's a liability. Matt Livingston says, check my donor, Rico. You missed it, fam. No worries. Oh, did I miss that shit? Oh, man, Matt Livingston, I apologize, my G, but I see it. I see your donation, and I appreciate that. Know that I appreciate that. Livingston, my G. So, am I talking shit, ladies and gentlemen? Because that's a question I always ask y'all. Am I talking shit, or is Rico being on? I had to plug that shit. By the way, the shirts are out. Jump on that shit. Show respect. Show love. If you cap that, post me in a picture and say, yo, I got my bing, bing, bing. That's what I'm talking about, man. Kathy Barnaby says the first half was not good. Miami kept getting through. Yes, because it's like we had that 2-week rust. In my opinion, we had the 2-week rust. Hold on. Havana SP says Feliciano by far is our best free agent O-line we signed. I would say he's our second best because Mitch Morse is the better O-lineman, but Feliciano is legit. Definitely legit. But Kathy Barnaby, we're letting guys through because we're just shaking off that first, that 2-week rust. And I feel like bye weeks are great to get healthy, but then you're kind of rusty a little bit. You're not in the mode of things, right? So that rust, we had to kick it off, and I think we did that in time in the second half. So I'm really on board with that. So I'm good with that though. Sometimes you gotta have a bad first half so you can regroup, get back in the locker room, talk it out, and keep it moving. Matt Living says make a move on Pat Peterson and Stephon Diggs, and it's a lock. Ooh, Patrick Peterson, huh? But bringing in Patrick Peterson, I don't necessarily think we need Patrick Peterson because our defense is already legit. I mean, he would make it much better, but I don't know if we necessarily need Patrick Peterson. But Stephon Diggs, I'd welcome with open arms. Come on in, baby. We'll take you in Buffalo. We will take you. But it seems as though that they got it sorted out over there. I mean, the squeaker wheel gets the grease. I guess is exactly what happened because Thielen was talking shit the week before, and then comes Diggs talking shit, and then he had a monster game with freaking almost like 12 catches over almost 200 yards and 3 touchdowns. Like, it gets that way. But if they have the nerve to give him up, yo, we got to make a move. I told y'all, man, we got to make a move. If we're trying to make the damn playoffs and not be one and done, we need that one alpha receiver. If I'm doing that, that's what I'm bringing in. I'm bringing an alpha receiver. Somebody mentioned to get Antonio Brown. No, that boy is not all there. and it's silly for me to say this because I will take the talent but he doesn't know how to shut his ass up. Some people, they talk a lot of shit, but once they get on the field, they ball out. And what's that? It's usually after that. I'm like, yo, the bullshit he's talking, it's like, is it gonna mess up our shit? Can Josh Allen deal with that? You know what I'm saying? And I sound fucking ridiculous when I say this, but the talent that he has would be great. But I think there's less talented guys that still are alpha receivers that we can still bring in it and they would do well. That's the best way I can explain it. The guy's an alpha receiver, but there are other alpha dogs that are out there that I would rather trade for and bring them to the team than my man's a loose cannon. Right now he's a loose cannon. He's not surrounded by right people. But maybe this is where it comes in. He's surrounded by right people. He was with the Pats. I think he would have done really well over there. But the outside bullshit got to them. It's like, nah. Too rich for my blood. I ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? But AB, I don't want to talk too much on AB, but y'all catch what I'm saying. What I'm trying to say is this. There are other alpha dogs that are out there that I would take rather than bring AB because AB brings a little too much extra sauce. Too much extra sauce. A little sauce is nice. A little extra sauce, I ain't with that. Would you ever put the Pats would you ever bid the Pats to prevent them from getting someone or just play cool? I'll play cool, man. I got to play cool. Play cool. Rice Grange says they aren't trading Diggs. Now Thielen is ours. And now Thielen's out. Oh, there you go. If Thielen, yeah, I saw that. When he caught that touchdown pass, he didn't get up right away. And he was holding onto his arm or something like that. So there goes Diggs. Diggs definitely ain't coming. Diggs ain't coming no way. Samuel Harris, what's good, my guy? Samuel says, I'm ready to bench Josh Allen. He is not ready to play on the level we need him to be. We have a Super Bowl defense and Super Bowl talent. Allen been playing football since youth. Okay. Samuel Harris. Stop right now. I just went on a damn tirade talking about fans like yourself. Now you trying to bench Josh Allen? See, this is what I'm talking about, people. That is what I'm talking about. Someone wants to bench Josh Allen because we have a Super Bowl caliber defense, but he wants to bench him. Why? He just gave you 2 touchdown passes today with 111 QBR, okay? QB rating, excuse me, and no turnovers, and he managed the game well today. But yet, you want to bench him for Matt Barkley. Where's the logic in that? Tell me where the logic is. Because I don't get it. Samuel Harris, come on, dog. No, man, we can't do that shit, bro. This is what I'm talking about. We have to now stop being overcritical. This is what I'm talking about. That is the prime example of overcritical. There was no reasoning for it. He just says, we need to bench him. He's not playing well enough. Well, what do you want from him? You want 700 yards? Here we go. 700 yards, 13 touchdown passes, but he took 18 sacks. But we won the game 900-6. Are you going to still complain about it? About those 18 sacks that he took? This is what I'm talking about, people. Samuel Harris, I respect you, my G. But no, sir. You can't say bullshit like that, man. I'm going to call you out. Although you are a sponsored fanatic, I love it. But I got to call bullshit when I see it. And that right there is bullshit. Oops. You caught me swearing for my kids. Yes, baby.
Where did you put my purse?
It's in the car still. So ask mommy to go in the car and get it.
What?
Roland Carter says, where the hell is Tyler Kroft? Where the hell was Tyler Kroft? Are they easing him back in? My man had freaking 6 weeks plus to get ready. Shit, I was expecting way more today. Maybe they didn't put him in the game plan. Dawson Knox seems to be the guy right now. Dawson Knox is the dude. You know what I'm saying? But Dawson Knox needs to freaking be more specific, more consistent catching the damn football. Them drops, you can't have it. He had a perfect ball put on him in the red zone, and he was looking before he caught it. Boy, you're a big tight end. You 6'3", 6'4". I think you're 6'5", 240. Man, take your licks. Take your licks. Catch that ball and take your licks. You worried about trying to be finesse. Boy, you better stop that bullshit, man. Bill Harvey says, take that L, Samuel. Sammy, take that L. The ref. Oh, I was waiting for someone to say this. The ref. Thank you very much. So if we're going to trade for someone that is available, that's why I brought up Vic Beasley earlier. Remember I talked about Vic Beasley on the Atlanta team? They got, on the offensive side, they got Freeman, they got Ridley, Sanu, and freaking Julio Jones. They clearly have Sanu on the freaking trade block. We need to be talking to that team. I like Sanu when he was a free agent. When he was a free agent and we wanted to take him and there was an availability for him, I was ready to take his ass. But he went over there and got his money. Now they're not taking care of business. So, Mr. Bean, start making those phone calls. Get on that phone and be like, "Hey, my G, Sanu, what are we talking about here? What do you want? A seventh? You want a 2021 fourth rounder? Let's talk. Hit me back." That's a voicemail, by the way. You drop that voicemail like that. Boom. You like our boss. Hit me back. So maybe we can mess around and get Sanu, because I would love Sanu. That boy's hands are strong as shit. 6'2", you know what I'm saying? And can run and as a route running machine. Bro, I'm telling you, man. Samuel Harris says not going anywhere, can't score till the fourth. Listen, a dub is a dub is a dub. That's what it comes down to. Now, I do want to talk about this because this has been itching me. Bada Bing Crosby says Knox didn't shine today, but I have no hate there. Can't have the monster run every game. He wimped out on that. Oh, yeah, he definitely wimped out like a little bitch. Like a little bitch boy. Yay. Hey, you're a Buffalo Bill right now, man. That's that we talk about toughness and grit. Toughness and grit. Catch that ball and take your licks like a man. Let's go. Let's keep it moving. You're playing the damn Dolphins. Sean Jones wasn't even playing. I think it was Rashad Jones. Safety Jones wasn't even in the game. Who you getting lit up by who? Boy, you better stop. Right? Now, here's my problem today with the game. And I wrote this down. The run game. We had 11. We rushed for 119 yards today. It was 119? 117 yards today. 117 yards. Frank Gore was averaging 5 yards a carry. Devin Singletary averaged just under 4 yards a carry. All right? One had 11 carries. The other one had 7 carries. Here's my problem. Why are we giving the rock way more to Gore? And I know Gore is the number one back on the team, but let's not forget he's 36 years of age. Don't wear his ass out. We need him later on as well. Don't wear the old man out and then put Singletary in, and then now Singletary needs a backup. Like, even it out. You have the young buck. Give the young buck the ball as well. 7 carries is just not enough. And this was a game that we needed to get the ball going and get the run game going with Devin Singletary coming back. Man, I picked him up on my freaking DraftKings and he did shit for me. I'm pissed. But nonetheless, y'all got to buck up and start getting him in the damn, get him more touches. Yeah, because with running backs, the more touches they get, the warmer they get, the more they see, and the more they can pick up on, and you got yourself a damn 100-yard game. But you giving the man 7 carries, first of all, there's not enough carries going to the running backs. Number one, I think we have a good balance. Dable's calling a good balanced game, but I feel like he's just not giving. He's got to now ante up the carries for Singletary. I don't know if it was just like it's your first game back from a hamstring. I'm just trying to chill out, just get your 7 carries and go from there. Bump all that. Get him in the game. He's had time. Let's go. If he's 100%, he's ready to go. Give him the damn ball. That's just me. I just wanted to put that out there. But nonetheless, that was my thing. And the biggest thing for me was this. 0 turnovers. That makes me pleased. 0 turnovers, man. Kathy Barnaby says, Gore for more today. I mean, I wanted it. I wanted him to do well, but I also wanted Singletary to get some more carries, some meaningful carries. But 0 turnovers was the key. We were +2 in the turnovers. Trey White, game ball. Defensive game ball goes to Trey White. Simple as that, and that's that. Game ball on the offensive side, Josh Allen. Josh Allen was the guy today, man. He played well. He ran the ball when he needed to, got the first downs when he needed to, made the crucial passes, threw a nice dime to John Brown on the left side of the field. That is the game ball. Game ball goes to Josh Allen. Defense did not have a very strong game at the beginning, but we got it together. Scott Blakely says, "What the fuck is wrong with Foster? Trade him to the nursing home. Sick of his inabilities to get on the field." I don't know what's going on with that guy, man. I really don't. So they're holding on to him for some goddamn reason. So maybe they got something cooking. But right now, I'm telling you right now, we are in trouble. Who the hell said trade for Cam Newton? Cam Jackson's football page? Boy, your page is about to get shut down with that comment. Trade for Cam Newton? Boy, you stop playing. Stop playing games, man. Joey's Clean says Zay Jones getting anything for him was a win. Absolutely. And I hope he does well with the Raiders. But nonetheless, what I'm trying to get to in conclusion, this whole thing is this. Ladies and gentlemen, we shook off the rust a little bit. We took care of business the way we're supposed to. It took a little time, but we took care of business the way we're supposed to. We got the W. That's what matters. We put some points on. We did some good things on defense. We did some good things on offense. And we definitely did some good things on special teams with that freaking first time I've ever seen in my lifetime a onside kick return for a touchdown. I've only ever done that in Madden. Ladies and gentlemen, I've only ever done that in Madden where just the ball bounced just right, a little bit of glitch, and I'm in the end zone. The opponent was pissed. Today, Micah Hyde comes in, catches it on the back, and that could have backfired big time because he caught it on like backwards and then turned it around and kept on moving. So shout out to my guy. Did great. I'm pleased with it. And we put the three things together, man. Special teams, defense, and offense. Turnovers, forced the turnovers. We got some special teams, and we go for that. And speaking of special teams, Andre Roberts, I got to talk about this. Andre Roberts is so hungry to get a punt return touchdown and a kick return touchdown, especially punt return, that when he gets it, it's going to be glorious. And that's just going to spark him to get even more. And I'm waiting for it. It's just so damn tough to get it, but I'm waiting for it. Zach Swirsky says, "I will not trust Allen until he gets a 300-yard game." Okay, so let me get this, Zach Swirsky. So when he gets to the 300-yard game, let's say he goes 350 yards, right? 2 touchdown passes, but we lose 49-30. What good was that 300-yard game? What does it get you when you lose the game? You know how many quarterbacks that are throwing for 300 yards and are losing the game? Let's relax on this 300-yard games. Would it be nice? Does it look nice on the stat sheet? Yes, but it doesn't mean dick all. It really doesn't at the end of the day. Can you make plays? Are you scoring touchdowns? Are you not turning the ball over? And is your team winning? If those things are happening, bump all the 300-yard game bullshit that everybody's talking about. You know what I'm saying? Not that big. Joshua Eric says, in Bills history, who can name the other 2 people to return an onside kick for a touchdown? Rico? Dude, I have no idea. I'm not even going to try to bother trying to guess that one. But anyway, nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, let me recap. Josh Allen, solid game, good game, no turnovers. I'll take it. I will take it. You're coming back from the bye. You're getting some guys back. I hope that you get some continuity with people other than John Brown. John Brown, you already have something going. But because if something happens to John Brown, someone's gonna have to step up, and you gotta find some rapport. Because if we don't, we're in trouble. I said this before, and I'll say it again. Please, someone protect John Brown, because John Brown goes down, we are in a world of trouble. We are. You heard it here first. All right. We got to get the ball more to Singletary. I'm not saying that he's got to outpace the touches on Gore, but 7 carries is just not enough. He's got to ante up. You at least need to get him 10 to 15 touches. 10 to 15 touches for a guy like that, you got to. All right? That's what I think. Defense will be defense. We let them get garbage stats, which is going to lower ourselves on the ranks, but don't let anybody try to tell you different, because this defense is stout and they mean business. The Dolphins are the Dolphins, man. They play tough to everybody. So it was going to be no different with us. They're not trying to go win this all season. They're really not. They're trying to win a game. At least one. Don't let it be on us. Just don't let it be on us. All right. So turnovers is great. Time of possession. We didn't run the ball enough. How are you going to get time of possession when you don't run the ball enough? That's just what it comes down to, right? And Allen fans, the two types of Allen fans, the overcritical ones and the ones that are sucking his D. Let's try to get off his D and kind of come back to kind of, you know what I mean, see the flaws. And the ones that are just seeing only the flaws, come back and see the positive that he does in the game. Let's not be all over the place. I just want to bring that out there to everybody else. And he's a streaky quarterback, man. That's the one critique I got for him. I got great things about him. He can run the ball as a dual threat, and he strikes fear into you. You have to respect what he does, but he's too streaky. He can go super cold, and he goes super hot, and he stays hot for a bit, and it seems like he gets hot in the second halves. How about we try to get that in the first half, so we can now let the defense pin their ears back and release the hounds and let them get after the quarterback. That's just my thought. I'm gonna just leave it there. Let's limit the penalties. We really do. We got to limit the penalties and go from there. So that being said, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are trying to find out how to become part of the Fanatics, right? How to become part of the sponsor team, the Bing team, all you got to do is hit up the links, man. It's the BuffaloFanatics.com. Excuse me, it's the Fanatics.com. I got to get you the right link because we got that stuff popping right now. So if you're trying to get merch, you can get the merch as well. And I got some special announcements coming for the exclusives, the Bing team. A lot of people have been asking me, where can I get these ball caps? Where can I get the other cap that you made? So I've been hearing you, I've been listening, and I think I might make an exclusive one. And I'm only going to be giving it away to one of our sponsored members. So if you're a sponsored member, you're a Fanatic, you're part of the Fanatic, you're part of the Bing team, I'm making a cap. And I'm gonna be picking a random. I just don't know when I'm doing it. I gotta find what next design I'm gonna be doing, and I'll go from there. Because a lot of people have been asking, so your boy's listening. So we're gonna make it work. Rico, the wife is letting you talk today. Yeah. Yo, Havana, before she watches this too, she's gonna be like, oh, time for me to go to get his ass. But that's it for me. So I'm done. If you guys are trying to join it, it's the www.jointhefanatics.com. All right, www.jointhefanatics.com. If you want to become a sponsored member, become one of the Fanatics. The Bing team is here, and there's going to be some exclusives. I'm only talking about the ball caps. There's going to be way more stuff for coming in. We are just hitting the iceberg right now. We tip of the iceberg. We got way more shit coming down. But that's what it comes down to, baby. So the Bills are 5-1. Josh Allen is doing well. Everybody's healthy. We walked out of this game pretty healthy, and we got the Eagles next game. I got to do a preview on the Eagles. I got a buddy of mine that I might try to bring his ass over, and we might try to do something. I'm going to see if he's available because we're going to talk about it. So, until next time, it's your boy. You guys know what it is, man. I'm not going to tell you anymore. You guys know what it is. And I'm gone.